Welcome back from Central Florida. Today is a Monday afternoon, and it is August, what is today? 27th? Yes, August 27th, 2018. And what I'm doing today is going out for a little ride to test this new setup. Let's see if I can show you in the mirror. This is my HJC, I forget the model number. It's a dual sport helmet. And what I've done today is I've mounted up the Sena 20S to this helmet and the GoPro Hero, what is that model? It's a Silver 3 Plus. So this is a maiden voyage with this gear setup, and I want to see how it sounds. Now I'm anticipating an excessive amount of noise, wind noise, because as you know, dual sport helmets have a lot of wind, have a lot of air circulation, open face as far as no shield goes. The mouth, the chin guard sticks way out, a lot of air gets around your face. And the microphone for this sits just behind the chin guard. Now it's got a windsock on it, styrofoam windsock. I'm not confident that's going to do much to help. And I haven't had the Honda out now for, it's been at least 2 weeks. It's just been sitting parked. I've not been able to get in any of my bikes, either of my bikes out, the Honda or the Triumph, mostly because of rain, but because I've had a whole little situation on my hands with my truck, stuff around the house. I'm trying to put up a garage, so I'm waiting for the prints, the certified engineered blueprints to come in.
Faire de moi ce que je suis pas. Mais je poursuis ma route, je me perdrai pas, c'est comme ça. Vouloir à tout prix me changer, et au fil du temps monter ma liberté. Heureusement, j'ai pu faire autrement. Je choisis d'être moi, tout simplement. Je suis comme si, et ça me va. Vous ne me changerez pas, je suis comme ça, et c'est tant pis. Je vis sans vis-à-vis, comme si, comme ça, sans interdit. On ne m'empêchera pas de suivre mon chemin et de croire en mes mains.
I'm really hopeful that this gear setup works, because I've been missing doing some rides on the Honda and videoing those for the channel. This season has been remarkably wet. I don't know that I've seen it like this in a long time. It's rained so much. And everything is so muddy or flooded over that it's almost impossible to come up here and ride. I shouldn't say impossible, but it's difficult, let's just say that. This video, and I see things like this. Look at this flooding. A month ago, I was able to ride through here, and it was bone dry. There is, standing water like this everywhere. So it's a challenge, but especially, I don't always come up here, I'm going to admit it. I don't always come up here wearing my gear to get wet. Today is a perfect example. I'm in shorts and sneakers. So it looks like some of the local trucks have been coming up here having a good old time in the mud. We got a lot of ruts and a lot of the what would be water is blown around, and there's a lot of deep tracks. So anyway, like I was saying, I don't come up here wearing my waterproof gear all the time. And when I'm up here wearing sneakers and shorts, I don't really want to go through these puddles that are a foot deep, 2 feet deep. If you remember back to the one day I got the bike stuck on a rock, even wearing my waterproof gear, I was soaked. So, you know, you kind of got to be a little bit cautious of that. I think it was just before this mud hole right here. I don't think I've been down this before. I haven't been. And oh, it's gonna go right back into that swamp that I just showed you guys a minute ago. Okay. So I should probably at least come up here wearing jeans, because that turnaround I just did, there's a lot of thistle or something that's got a lot of thorns in it. It kind of cuts me up. So what else is new? Not much. I was saying earlier that I'm putting up a garage. What I'm specifically putting up is a 30 by 40 foot by 12 foot high steel building that, you know, is built to your desire. You can go onto this website. There's a lot of different websites. They all kind of do the same stuff. You go on there, you pick the size of the building you want. In my case, I want a 30 by 40. Then from there, you get to pick the number of garage doors you want. I wanted 3. The little entry doors, you know, like the 36-inch wide doors. I want just one of those. Windows, if you want any. I don't think, yeah, I don't think I picked any windows. I don't want windows. And then, depending on where you live, will dictate if you need certain kinds of plans. For me in Florida, I just ran through a spider. I need engineered plans. So what that means is I have to wait longer and pay extra. It's not much extra. It was like I don't know, $300 I think for the plans. Alright, what the code requires for the concrete that I'm pouring for a 30 by 40, that took out the camera. Well, I didn't hear it disconnect, so the camera got knocked off. There it is. By this stupid branch. Still recording, although it's upside down. This branch hit me in the head. Took the camera out. I mean, I got my head around it, but the camera wasn't so lucky. Alright, so what I'm going to do here is I think I'm probably just going to cut this video off. I've got what I needed to get to see if the video is going to suck with all the wind noise.